Hey everybody, Vaughn here with the Vonster vlog, and welcome to day 239 of the year of yoga. Today I am specifically just drilling wheel pose. And I have my crash mat here because I'm terrified of falling on my head apparently. And so this is what we're doing. I'm going to start by just getting warmed up a little bit with some stretching and some breathing. And I have been considering, I don't know if it's, yeah, I'll keep doing it. Okay, so I've been considering not stopping the year of yoga, but just including it in my week on the homestead vlogs. But I really feel like if I don't do a video every day, I'm not going to stick with it. And just because it's not like on brand with like homesteading stuff, it's still, it's very clearly titled Year of Yoga. If people are here visiting this channel for homesteading stuff, then just don't click on it. It should be that easy. And I really didn't want to make this channel about trying to bow to some algorithm or something, because I'm not here to make money. That's what our main channel's for, to try to make money. This was just a way to keep me accountable with the things that I enjoy and to share my journey and hopefully be helpful with the homesteading videos to other people about, homesteading and pantries and things like that. So I am going to continue doing the year of yoga, and hopefully it'll just be what it is. So, but I am way too far in to risk changing the methods that I've been using, just in hopes of getting the YouTube algorithm to like me better, to get more people to subscribe. Like, none of that stuff matters. So thank you guys so much for joining me here, for clicking on my face. Let me know down in the comments if like kind of why you guys are here. Are you just here for moral support? Are you also on a yoga journey? Are you following along with me, or do you just kind of have me in the background? And forward fold. This is a very, very squishy, though it is high density, this is a crash mat for when I'm on my aerial, so that I don't hurt myself when I fall, whether it's off of my hoop or off of my rigging. But my favorite thing about this mat is it has this seam in it right here that you can put Velcro over. But I like it because it gives me some place to brace my hands to push against, and it gives me a lot more confidence about pushing up into wheel pose. So I'm just gonna plop down on my booty, and let's get right into bridge. And I'm gonna scooch down, because it's, what I would do, this is years and years ago, is I actually plant my fingertips into the mat, into that crease that can't, I don't even know what that's called. Words are failing me. So I'm pushing up through my feet. Keeping my shoulder alignment mindful. Planting my feet nice and wide. I've got my hands in position. And I just don't know if I have the upper body strength. I guess I am 50 pounds heavier this time than what I was last time. My hairpins hurt, so I'm going to take them out. Okay. I feel like, I'm not going to say that I cheated, but it really helps using the seam right here, the fold where I can put my fingers in, helps so much. And really, I had my hands significantly farther up from my head. I thought everybody's always putting their hands right next to their heads. Oh my God, that was hard though. I think I breathed at the top. I don't know though. Oh, it feels good laying here though. We actually keep this around because it is a really nice emergency guest bed. So I don't know why. I'm gonna do some lower body stretches here. I don't know why, but it's like Randy and I have our bed that we sleep in. Plus we have our guest bed that when our niece comes and stays this summer, one of our nieces, that's her room, but it's technically just our guest room. And then we have a bed, another backup guest bed in the attic. We have 2 futon couches, one in here, one on the foot of the bed. Now granted, that one is like one of those super mega cheapo ones from Walmart. So it is miserable to lay on. But like if you've got like young kids or something, like we actually just have the dog sleep on it. And then we also have an air mattress, a camping cot, and then this crash mat. So I don't know who we think is going to be coming and crashing at our house, but we've actually had, like there was one time that we had 2 friends staying the night already because they lived out of town and they were coming to visit. And I'm just stretching number 4 pose, just rocking in and out of it right now. We had those 2 friends, and then we had another 2 friends come over, and we were like, yeah, let's just have a slumber party. And then that same evening, while we were having dinner, we got a call from some of our other friends who are vendor buddies of ours that unfortunately we don't ever get to see or hang out with them unless there's an emergency for one or the other of us. But they helped us with their van one time. We had our van, we had just bought our old van, and we had gone to a show that they were at, and we didn't even really know them at the time. We had called some vendors that we were a little bit more familiar with to be like, hey, because our van broke down. I was swapped sides here. And the vendors that we thought would help us were like, no, we can't help you. Because we were just asking if, like, after you get your van unloaded, could you come to our hotel room, which is, like, literally just up the road from the convention center, so we can put our stuff in your van to show up at the show. You know, like, we'll pay you and and they were like, oh, sorry, we can't. But they recommended calling this other vendor. And so we called them, and they were like, yeah, totally. And we were like, oh my God, thank you. Because, like, we didn't know them. They didn't know us. They didn't, you know, it was so kind of them to come help. And so forever we will be indebted to them because they were kind to us when they did not have to be. And I feel like just people doing stuff like that makes the world a better place. And I will bend over backwards, literally, for these people. And then we were in Iowa, and they happened to be there, and they were like we had seen them, and like we'd even had dinner together, I think. And then they called us, and they were like, hey, we are on the top floor of the parking garage, and our van won't start. Could you come give us a jump? And our hotel was like 30 minutes away from the convention center because it was during a weekend when there was like some sort of bicycle festival happening. So every hotel room within the area was booked. So we had to get mega out of town. We had just arrived at our hotel, and they called us and we were like, yes, we will be 30 minutes. And we got right back in the van and went and go help them to jump off their van. And then the evening when we had all the friends over, they called and they were like, do you guys live near Joplin? And we were like, yeah, what's up? They're like, our van's broken down on highway, like whatever. And Randy was like, well, bring the van and come get you guys. And and they were like, really? And so that evening we had 6 people other than Randy and I sleeping in our house, and we didn't actually have enough beds. So we gave our vendor buddies our bed to sleep in because they had work to do. We didn't have a show that weekend. We were like, they need to get good sleep. And Randy and I slept on the couch. We were like not petite people. So, but it was fine. It worked out beautifully. I loved so much getting to be there for our friends. But ever since then, we were like, it happened that once, it could happen again. Let's keep enough beds in the house that we can have places for everybody to sleep and stay. That's a nice little trip down memory lane. Sorry, I didn't mean to keep rambling on. Now I'm just doing windshield wipers with my legs. Under pressure, pressing down on me, pressing down on you. Oh man, that song has been stuck in my head for like 2 weeks. And I saw a baby today because we were hanging out at our friend's house. Like their family was in town and we hadn't seen any of them in ages. They're like, hey, come over. So we went over and their baby is like 2 months old and he is the coolest cat, y'all. Like he is just super chill and likes drinking milk all day. And so he was really, really ornery because he was very hungry and the bottle wasn't heated up yet. And so that was the only song, like I was singing that to him and it like, he calmed down and I was like, yeah, got a Freddie Mercury, David Bowie fan in the making. Woo! It was that and fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. He liked that song too. I like that song. It's good stuff. Okay, I'm going to try to do this again. Point with my hands. I've got my feet planted. And I'm thinking that by having the majority of my mass, the mass of my mass, closer to my feet than my hands, it might be putting more weight into my feet. But I'm really interested to rewatch this video because just to be able to see what my shape looks like, because I feel like I'm doing wheel pose. I could completely not be doing wheel pose. And now I'm kind of scared to do the pose again. So let's... Okay. Oh, no, I'm still a turtle. There we go. If you lay there long enough, it makes a little dent. Whew. Okay, I know that's a super, super short yoga practice. I think I've made myself nauseous from being upside down. So I'm going to have a break. Thank you guys so, so much for coming and hanging out. I was upside down and now I'm all dizzy. We did it twice though, 2 wheel poses. And I know I feel like it is cheating using the mat, but hey, whatever tools I need to use to help build strength and confidence, that'll be a good thing. I will see y'all tomorrow for another day of a year of yoga. So until then, keep on keeping on, y'all. Bye.